Hello there. In this ToxBank tutorial, I'm going to talk about, give an overview on the biomaterials data which is held on the ToxBank system within SIRAP 1. I'll talk about the aims of ToxBank, delivery of biomaterials data, a description of work on biomaterials within Work Package 4 of ToxBank, and an indication of what information is available on the ToxBank system and where to find support. Firstly, there are four components of the ToxBank project: establishment of a dedicated web-based data warehouse, establishment of a database of selected model compounds, establishment of a repository of the selected compounds, and finally, which is relevant to this section of this presentation, setting up a cell and tissue resource for in vitro toxicity testing, and that is the biomaterials data resource, which I'm going to talk about. Work Package 4, the biomaterials data resource, has a number of intentions. There's a need here for coordinated activity to enable biologists, engineers, and toxicologists to accelerate the development of more relevant in vitro assays through access to appropriately qualified sources of tissues and cells. It's also important to establish quality standards that will promote the quality and standardization of toxicology research and prevent research time being wasted on poor quality materials. ToxBank is therefore coordinating various networks and best practice development to support development of new tissue and stem cell-based toxicology assays. In terms of what's available through ToxBank, first of all, there are a number of deliverable reports. Firstly, one on general quality and regulatory criteria for the establishment and dissemination of human pluripotent stem cell lines for use in such assays, that is deliverable 4.1. Also points to consider in gaining access to human tissue and cell lines, deliverable report D4.6, and an inventory and map of European suppliers of materials, resources, facilities, and standards under deliverable report 4.7. Access to all of these is described in Glyn Stacey's video tutorial on the Biomaterials Wiki, and also obtainable directly at the link indicated, the toxbank.net/tutorials link. There is also, as part of this, specifically set up wiki pages and tutorials on the ToxBank system, accessible through the toxbank.net/tutorials link, as already mentioned. In particular, Glyn talks about instructions on using these wikis under the Biomaterials Wiki for cells and for reagents. And Lynn Healy from UK Stem Cell Bank also talks about access to biomaterials information on the system in general. Also, Glyn Stacey talks about good cell culture practice and separately on mycoplasma contamination on the tutorial systems. There are also a number of best practice documents which have been developed as part of the ToxBank work and in collaboration with ScreenTox, one of the other SIRAP 1 consortia. First of all, there is a publication on general quality and regulatory issues and dissemination of pluripotent stem cell lines, and a poster is available through ToxBank. Then there was also a publication by Pistellato et al., which dealt with standardization of pluripotent stem cell cultures for toxicity testing, and the copies can be obtained through JRC or through UK Stem Cell Bank or other ToxBank members. There are, of course, a number of other useful publications, and with particular reference, I would like to mention Kirker et al., Guidance on Good Cell Culture Practice, coordinated by the JRC back in 2005, and there's a PDF available of this through ToxBank. Also, the International Stem Cell Banking Initiative publication on guidance for banking and supply of human embryonic stem cell lines for research purposes, published in 2009, which also is largely relevant to human-induced pluripotent cell culture. And more recently, there's also been a publication by Geraghty et al. On guidelines for the use of cell lines in biomedical research, which is an update on a previous document from 1999. For additional information, please contact either Luam Kidane or myself on one of these emails.